One of the worst things, I can't say the worst because war is hard to qualify and for different people, but a very difficult part of the Vietnam War was returning home because it was a nation divided. And many, way too many people with good intentions but bad thinking and bad tactics blamed the war on the warrior. Well, I was a warrior. I didn't want to be, but I was caught in circumstances that few envied, to say the least. And that's a mistake. If you want to blame it on somebody, blame it on the politicians that sent us all over there. But anyway, for instance, when I flew back, after all that, and just stating facts now, not in an arrogant way. I'm not an arrogant man. I'm not trying to brag here. I'm just telling you, after the Distinguished Flying Cross, 25 air medals, and 4 campaign Bronze Stars, and many other awards, and fighting for your life for a year and saving a lot of Americans and getting them home. Flying back to the United States, flying into Seattle, Tacoma, walking down the ladder. In those days, you walk down the ladder across the tarmac into the terminal and being met by well-intentioned but wrong war protesters that had signs that, I'll just tell you, said motherfucking baby killers, war criminals, murderers. And then their spit hits your face. And that was your return to your home country. That was very difficult. Going back to my 3rd year of college and starting again. And I learned not to wear all I had was my flight jacket, but I wouldn't wear it because it indicated I was military. So I just went cold. I think as a result, as a matter of fact, I'm convinced of it. And as the song says, I may be wrong, but I'm not. We were all villains to these people. Now, there were a lot of American people that respected our service, don't get me wrong. But they were not vocal. They were the silent majority. But the people that were really giving you hell were the ones out there spitting in your face. And it made it very difficult. And it only takes one bully in the classroom to make everybody's life miserable, if you know what I mean. And the country tried to apologize to the Vietnam veterans sometime in the early 80s. They started realizing the mistake that they had made. But that window had closed. It was a day late and a dollar short. It was too late. So, in other words, what happened, in my opinion, is that now anybody that puts on a damn uniform is an automatic hero. And that's not the case. That's an awfully loose definition of hero. I mean, I think the pendulum always swings in on a social issues, and it always goes too far left or too far right, as it does in politics. And it swung way too far one way, and now it's swinging way too far the other. And I'm sure you know what I mean by that. I mean, anybody that went, whether they saw combat or not, or whether they went to the service to stay out of jail or whatever. But a lot of guys in Vietnam, if that didn't lose their life immediately, lost everything but their life, and then had an early death because of it. I myself, for the record, in this, have suffered horrible problems from Agent Orange exposure. As a gunship pilot, we had to cover aircraft that spread it. They always tried to shoot them down. You had to fly right through it. When I was dumped, my flight suit was wet with it 100 times, and I was a diabetic before I got out of Vietnam, and they didn't know what caused it then. I've suffered the consequences through the years. And like I said before, there's a lot of names on the wall. They're not on the wall that should be there.